Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Scribblings of Life. On this channel I share DIY craft videos on paper quilling, card making, scrapbooking, explosion boxes, decoupage and so on. So if you are new to my channel you can consider subscribing and don't forget to press the bell icon. In today's video we are going to create a project on Father's Day and it is going to be an explosion box. The requirements are as shown on your screen. So first let's create the layer 1 of the explosion box. For this I have taken a 12 by 12 inch of cardstock and I am scoring at 4 and 8, dividing the paper into 3 equal parts. The size of the box that we will create from these dimension is 4 by 4 by 4 inches. So the final size of the box will be 4 by 4 by 4. Now rotate the paper 90 degrees and repeat the process on the other side and make the cuts as shown. Now for the lid I have taken a cardstock piece of 7.25 inches because I wanted my finished lid to be 4.25 inches, which is 1/4 inch more than the base box, and 1.5 inches is the height of the side, so adding it up to 7.25 inches. 4.25 plus 1.5 plus 1.5. Made the cut as shown and pasting it so that the lid is created. Stick them properly. Now I have taken the pattern paper and I have cut some squares out of it for the matting part, and the size of the paper which I have cut over here is 3.3 inch and 3/7 by 8 inch. So the matting is 1/8 inch smaller than the base paper, and it will create a 1 by 16th inch of border on the all four side. So we are doing the matting for the outer part of the box. The pattern paper which I have used over here is from My Paper Pack, and the paper pack name is Blueford. So you can use similar paper or maybe some other paper, it doesn't matter actually. Just remember that cardstock should be more than 250 GSM so that the box is sturdy enough. So in this way one side of matting is done. Press it carefully and the paper will stick properly. So this is how it looks. Now for the second layer I have taken 10.5 by 10.5 inches of square paper and scoring at 3.5 and 7 inches, again dividing the sheet into 3 equal parts and chopping off the corner squares. For the matting I have taken again 1/8 inch smaller uh, pattern paper sheets and I am just matting them on the squares. For the other side of the layer 1 I have done this kind of matting. So again the dimension were same as previous, but in the center I have used this notch punch. If you don't have this notch punch you can simply leave it as it is, or you can even cut a semicircle from the center. Now I have taken a strip of 1.75 by 4 inches and 4.25 inches, sorry, and I just did the same notching over here as well, and I am just pasting it to on the pattern paper to create a belly band. Now we have to paste these mattings only on the three sides so that a pocket is created. So in this way you can insert photographs or tags in these pockets, and you will get extra spaces for the messages and photographs and everything. Similarly, I have done on the other sides. I have created belly band on the two opposite sides only, not on all the four, but you can decorate as per your wish. You can even eyeball the strip length, and you don't need exact dimensions for it actually. Just remember to apply glue on the selected parts only so that the belly band is created perfectly. Now again, for the all four corners we are going to create the mattings, and we are pasting the layer 2 over the layer 1. And here are the mattings of the outer four squares. So this explosion box will close in this way, and here is the lid. Now we are going to mat the lid. The dimensions are as shown on your screen, so you can simply mat your lid with a pattern paper. So on the one side we are going to create a collar and the tie part. Okay, so for that I have taken this strip and I am cutting a triangle over here just like this, and from this side I am going to measure 1.5 inch because the height of the lid is 1.5 inch, and I am going to make a cut like this. So in this way the collar will be ready. So I matted it as well. Now I have taken another strip of paper and I created a random tie sort of shape and I just pasted it in between. So in this way the lid is done. So the base is ready. Now we are going to decorate it. So here I have taken four pieces of 3 by 3 inches, and the upper piece is a vellum sheet from some other collection which was there in my stash, but it was matching to this theme so I used it, and I am poking a hole in the corner on all the four pieces, and here I am inserting a brad inside all these pieces. Now open the brad piece from the back, and this small album sort of thing is ready which you can insert in the belly band. So this is how it looks. So you can paste the photographs or you can write the messages. Now for this part, what I have done over here is I have taken a piece of 2.75 by 2.5 inch, and on the 2.5 inch side I have scored on 0.5 inch. So the final size is 2 by 2.75 inches, and I have taken 4 such pieces. Now I am just pasting a ribbon in the bottom part, and over that I am going to paste these cardstock pieces. So basically we are creating a waterfall sort of design over here, and on these cardstock pages on the both side you can paste the photographs, or you can write the messages as per your wish. And now we will tie the ribbon, and this part is also ready. I am very bad at board making. Anyways, okay, here I have taken a piece of 3 by 4 inches, and on the longer side I have done the scoring at point 0.5 and point 0.5, leaving the center piece as a square of 3 by 3 inches. And here I am marking the center, which is 1.5 inch, and making a circle of 1.5 inch radius, and cutting these two papers as shown. So here we are going to create an envelope sort of card, a very beautiful sort of card. So let me show you how to do it. So two pieces I have taken from the cardstock, and similar two pieces I have taken from the vellum sheet. So you can use even pattern paper instead of vellum sheet if you don't have a vellum sheet with you. And here I have taken a piece of 3 by 3 inches, and I am just pasting the all the semicircles on the four side of this 3 by 3 inch paper. So cardstock will come in the opposite directions, and vellum will come on the other two opposite directions. This is, I think, called flower envelope card. I think I'm not sure what this card name is exactly, but this looks very beautiful. So you have to close it something like this. I mean, one is up, other is down, one is up, other is down, and in this way this card is ready. Now stick the ribbon to the bottom of this card, and make a ribbon closer for this card. And just paste this card on the layer 1 center square. So I am not using a lot of blings and embellishments over here because this is a masculine card, and I didn't want it to make it a girly sort of. Now for the center, what I had planned was a box, a very small box. But before that, let me show you how I created the tag. So for the tags, I have taken a cardstock piece, punched a hole, and just inserted it in the pockets. So you can insert more cards in the other two pockets. Now for the center, I have taken these cardstock pieces, and I am trying to create a small box over here. Just like we did for the lids, right? So the creation of box is always the same, just when you changes the dimension, the sizes change. So here I am creating a box with very low height. So this is the box, and this is the lid. So for the box I have taken the height of 1 inch, and for the lid I have taken height of 0.5 inch. and I did the matting using the silver mirror sheet to give it a bit royal look. Now I have taken 4 pieces of 2.5 inches each, and I am tying a ribbon in the inside of the box. Try to use the fabric glue over here, because in my case, I mean, the normal Fevicol thing didn't work and I had to paste it again using a strong adhesive, which is a fabric glue. So yeah, now tie the ribbon to these pieces as shown. And in this way your box with secret messages or photographs is ready, and you can write the messages or paste the photographs on the both side of these uh, pieces. Now tie the other end of the ribbon to the lid. So here what will happen is, when you will open the lid, the messages will come out like this. Now we are going to paste this box on the center, and for the center part as well I have cut this sheet of silver mirror cardstock and just paste it on the center. If you want, you can decorate the lid of this smaller box, and uh, you can do anything extra, but I wanted to keep it very simple. So in this way the box is ready. So this is the final look of the box. So I tried to create a very simple tutorial for this box so that anyone can make the box by themselves, because I didn't use very fancy tools over here. So you can simply use scale, pencil, and for the scoring scoring part you can even use a empty ballpoint pen to make the score lines, and it will be very easy to create. So yeah, so if you try this design, or if you want to recreate anything related to this tutorial, you can share it in on my blog. The link is there in the description, and you can share it on the community tab, where you can become a member as well. I will love to see your creations, and with this the project is done. Thank you so much for watching, giving your precious time, and I hope you like this video. You are going to create something after learning something from this video, and I will love to see your creations as well. So you can follow me on Instagram or follow me on my blog. Bye bye.